folks, welcome back to the channel. Today on Pine Badger Outdoors, this is the spot where Willie and I tried to camp last summer and the flies got the best of them, so it was a fail. So today I'll give you a rundown of what we brought. I brought a hot tent and I'm going to spend the night up here, and I think a buddy of mine's going to show up later, so I packed a little extra gear and I did bring the wheeler today, guys. So if you got nothing to do for a while, stay tuned and check out our camp. Thanks. Okay, guys. Now we're supposed to have some rain coming in, so I'm going to make this kind of quick and then I'm going to get the tent set up. Get the wheeler roughly cammed up. And in this bag I brought the cot that I always used to use, the Cabela's one, because the stove, camera gear, my little saw, these are fiber bricks. I brought a pack of those. Food, water, and trinkets. My sleeping bag, cook stuff. My one tigress cot is in there. Just luxuries, you might say. And today coming in I had these, I don't ride the street bike no more, so I only wore these a couple times. I had these wet skins, so that's what I wore in today on the wheeler. They're really, really heavy duty. So yeah, we're going to and I did, for the record today, I'm going to call it the Mosquito, the one I did the ATV camp with. So I'm going to set up right there, pretty much. And we'll have a nice view. And it's pretty early in the day. I don't think it's 11 o'clock yet. So I'm going to get the tent up because I do feel the rain is going to be coming in soon. So I want to get that covered up. So okay guys, I'll bring you back in a bit once I got a tent set up. Later guys. Okay, so I still haven't stowed the wheeler yet. That's going to be a project this afternoon. We got our Mosquito. At least that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to come around here later after I have my coffee and pound these steaks in better. Yeah, you can hear a little bit of traffic off in the distance, but it's so faint. So yeah, I'm going to stow that away. And that's about it. Enjoy our coffee and listen to those geese. So I'm glad you came with me on this one, guys. I wanted to geese. Anyways, I did bring the hot stove, and this is the tent that was at the burns in them, and I fixed it with tape. And I opened the back door because I really like that feature. I really, really do. So anyway guys, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the coffee, and maybe you guys come along and sit and we'll have a little chat. Later guys. Okay guys, so we got our tent all up. And that pezzo doesn't seem to want to work, but I keep this on my my knife anyway, which is a good thing, because I tried to use the little one that came with it for this be, I think, the third time I've used it, and it basically came right out of the little but anyways, we're going to get the coffee going. Stove works good, that's the main thing. So we're just going to heat us up a little coffee. And we're going to wait to see It is supposed to get sunny this afternoon though, guys. Strong one. So yeah, we got everything inside the tent. Everything is packed away. See, this goes on the Geotech that came with it, and I just keep it like that. I call it the Batman belt, but I do take it off. And if you guys are ever wondering, this is just a pouch, wax canvas pouch. Comes in really handy around camp. In here is just my headlight. In which I recharged last night. And in the other one I just have a multi-tool. This is just a multi-tool in this one. And I find this belt is pretty freaking handy around camp. And it's always nice, I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again, if you're ever lucky enough to do this and you get ahead of the weather, that's always nice. Everything's in undercover. And I got camp down stowed pretty tight. I may put some guy lines up though, just to be safe, because I am going to be running a hot tent probably, so I brought the stove. But I'm just going to sit here and have a coffee and enjoy camp. And I'll take you for a little walk on the next one, just to show you what we got going on here. That's one good thing about these Yeti cups. Once you put something hot in them, they stay for hours. Hey, this little bugger works good. Outside of the pezzo. See what I mean? So it's a good thing I got a good one with me. Driving in here this morning. As I came in on the road, because the trails are still closed. But the bike's all legal. And I came in and I seen 5 deer in the field before this one. see a nice brook coming in, and I think it's only a brook because of the runoff from the mountains a little bit. We've had a good runoff this year. It's been really good. No damage. So, well, I guess I should check what time it is. 11:27. So yeah, I'll drink this coffee, and then I shall start to get camp buttoned down, I think. My guy lines, if I'm going to run some, and I probably will on the hot tent side, I suppose. So I'll get that done. And then all I'll have to do tonight is set up camp. I'm going to tell you, this was free on Wish, this little orange mat. And it's one of the best things I've ever got. use this little yellow cord. If you don't burn the ends, you need to put a little knot in it, or else it'll just keep fraying. In this bag I keep all my bags, ropes, things like that, because I'm on the wheeler, so it keeps it organized. And I'm going to use the one tiger's tarp to cover up the wheeler once I find a spot. Peace and quiet. Okay guys, because I know where I am, I'm up here in a pretty high windy area. I prepared for wind. Rain hasn't come in yet, but it looks like it's coming over there. So, we're in pretty good shape. We got to set up the stove, and I got a handful of kindling there. And we're just going to go take us a little walk. And we'll call this segment Walking with the Badger. Now, I brought the wheeler today, and like I said, the trails were little wheelers, only 2-wheel drive, and it works great. But you know, it's all legal. So I just rolled it down the shoulder of the road slowly. And what we're just doing right now is, you might have heard the phone. My daughter, she's texting me because the kids are both very sick. They're throwing up and these things. So, let's see. still on that same cup of coffee. So yeah, camp's pretty well where I want it to be, except for the stove and the beds, and I mean it's early in the day. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go and process up a little bit of, find some dry stuff up in there. It's all hardwood up in there, but there must be something I can grab just to make a little kindling. What a place. Quiet. Just the way we like it. Now, I didn't see any critter poop or anything coming in. But I do know the coyotes are out on the mountain right there. Sometimes we hear them at night. Tonight, if I can hear them, but the sun is trying to peek through. It was calling for 90% chance of rain this morning, and I put on that big red rain suit, and I drove over slow. So yeah, we could have got cut off there, guys. I'm not sure. We shall see in the editing room. But I love this spot. It is like way cooler spot when everything is green. Because right now, even though I switched my coat and I took off the rain pants, I still stand out pretty good here, I would think. And in the summer, when the grass is green, you just gotta kneel down. Plus you got the tree cover. But yeah, what a beautiful spot. That one's been down a while. It's gray. Ooh, there comes the sun, guys. But you know what? If it would have rained, at least we'd have been ready. But I swear to you guys, we didn't even get a sprinkle. And today, you can see I actually used the loops, the black loops, to really get it to kiss the ground, because I'm not expecting it to be cold, but I know the wind blows up here. I'm going to leave the 2 roof vents open, so, and the door here. We'll be getting some wind under there, I would suspect, so it'll whip through pretty good. Oh my, what a beautiful place. I know I keep saying that a lot, but anyway, guys, I am going to retreat, and I guess I'm going to have to answer my phone by the sounds of it. But this is the view, and I think if we get a shower, I think it'll be like a sun shower. That's what I think. I know inside the tent it is starting to get warm. And there's the fly. Nice. I saw a housefly. Go figure, eh? But I just can't get over this. And someday, as the channel grows, I will get a better camera. But you know what? This little $53 action cam mop, whatever, has been really good to me. But it's just I don't know how to explain it up here right now. It's just, you can almost see the rain in the distance. But anyways, I'll get back to you in a bit, guys. Thanks. Just like that. That little saw works freaking good, guys. I mean, for what I do here. As long as I have the option of using the wheeler, I will carry that little saw. And this knife, Geotech, I think it's number 31, kind of a bushcrafty knife. It works really well. Takes all the badger's abuse. Okay. So now, this isn't going to be anything terribly fancy. Oh, look at that. You almost thought I would have planned that, huh? So we're not trying for anything out of this world, that's for sure. We just want to make a little tripod. I don't know, guys, if this would be considered bushcrafting because I did use a saw. You know, but it's not something permanent. I just want to have a little something. And the Yuko on. You know, oh boy. Yeah. That's not too bad. So there, got my little tripod made, and it's kind of like a little workstation. I put the little badger there. I've had my hatchet and my folding shovel, and the thrasher's right here because I had to dig a little bit for the tent pole. But all in all, she's looking really good, guys. I'm pretty freaking happy with it. Pretty freaking happy with it. No rain. Don't know if we're going to get any. But anyways, just working on a little bit of this dry stuff. Because there's no way we're going to need a fire all night. And I did bring a pack of those fiber bricks. And I learned to break those in half. This is just something to try to get a little bit of coals. I know that's... But anyways, yeah, wood is not a... And that's the nice thing about this time of the year. You don't need to put a lot on your wood. So anyway, guys, maybe I'll bring you back later on when my buddy gets here and we'll get a little supper going. Maybe get our bunk set up. Thanks, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our little channel. We're trying to grow, guys. We're having a freaking hard time to gain subscribers, but we're old school. The ones we got, we've earned. Yeah, I'd just like to share with you guys. But anyways, hit the like button. Leave me some comments, guys. And I'd like to thank you for your time. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, guys, this is Tyler. We made it. Woke up to the rain this morning. And we had our hot dogs last night and potatoes. We'll take you outside for a little walk here, guys. I don't think a little rain will hurt the camera. And I want to show you the sky over here, if you can see it with this little bugger. Get the fog raising off the river over there. And it's raining. Tyler brought up his drone yesterday. I think you guys saw the little bit of footage there at when we was cooking our lunch. And we sat outside till, I don't know, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then we went in and we had the fire ripping, and it got up to 30 Celsius at one point, and then we just pretty much let it out. I think Tyler put a piece in at midnight. And yeah, we woke up I think at 7 this morning. It started to rain. First coffee of the day, the second one's brewing on the stove. So yeah, the only plan for today is just to pack her up and make sure everything is cleaned up. And Tyler, he came up here on this. He has a little bit different taste in bikes than I do. But it gets you there in a hurry. So yeah, we're just gonna dink along here and enjoy the morning. We didn't seem to have any wildlife action last night at all. It was quiet, actually. Well, you can see here, guys, I was prepared for wind, I told you. And we did not get, I woke up I don't know, probably 2 or 3 times. And I didn't get the fire going though. Tyler didn't either after midnight. We just let it be. Because with the sleeping bags we had, we were pretty comfortable. Because when you're pushing up around 30 Celsius in there, it's kind of, with the bags we're running, it's kind of too much. So anyways, we left the roof vents open last night. And we didn't have...
The door for a while.
The door was open, yeah. Tyler, he stayed up later than I did, and every time he'd open the door and left the door open, it was kind of nice. Like, I could feel a little cool air on my face over there, and it was great. But like I said, guys, this tent, I'd recommend this tent. This is more than... I don't know. I guess this is my third night in this tent that I've stayed. Different locations. And I'd recommend this tent. I think this tent was like $259 on Amazon. And I think it's listed as a 6-person or something. But, you can see in reality, two full-size cots. That's the one Tigris cot. And that's the one that I used before. I put it on the front rack of the wheeler so Tyler would have a cot. It's the Cabela's. And then, see, the tub is in there and the stove, the saw. There's lots of room in this tent for 2 people. And you have the door over there. And you can see it rained. And I patched it with just tape. And I've never had no more issues. It's never leaked. That's not an issue. And it comes with a half mesh liner also. Tub floor. That comes with it too for the money. So, bang for the buck if you want to get into the sport. That's probably a cheap way to get in. And it's really 4-season because you could... You got the liner in it, the mesh liner. But flying the drone was cool, and then maybe in the future, guys, on the channel, you might see a little clip here and there of some drone footage because I'm going to get an app on my new phone, and I was flying it up here last night with Tyler. It's a really good one. You put the phone on it and you just use the screen, and it's pretty cool. I wouldn't get overly carried away with it, but it's got I like there were some shots that we just did pulling away from the camp, and it looked pretty cool, or hovering by the camp. That was also pretty cool. And I didn't crash it, imagine that. But it's got really cool features, so it will come home. So I was careful, but I could see in the future that being, some really cool clips in there, especially when we're up here. Rain and birds. That's what we heard up here this morning. Woke up to. So I'm just making the second cup of coffee, and just wanted to let you guys know that if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the little channel. We're growing slowly. Hit the like button, leave me some comments. And the next camp, I don't have a clue yet now what I'm gonna, or where it's gonna be. I do have one cooking up in the books for June. Me and a couple of my buddies from work, we're going to a place out on Crown Land, and supposedly there's the little waterfalls out there, so I'm going to make a video. It's going to be a 2-night trip, so that'll make a nice little video, share with you guys. And it's going to be a new location for me too, so that's awesome. I'm going to go on the little wheeler, and yeah, so we're going to have a good trip with the boys there. It's not something they normally do, and you know, they know I do, so we're going to make a trip of it. I mean, so I like doing things. The age doesn't matter to me, you know. For guys that maybe haven't done this before, people haven't done this before, and they want to do it, I encourage that. I like that. So anyways, yeah, just leave me some comments and let me know what's going on out there, guys. Till next time, keep on a camping with the Badger.